Get ready, people. We are entering the Dark Ages. At least for PC gaming, we are entering the Dark Ages. And it's all but clear that this is a perfect time to launch new hardware in the Steam box. And yes, I'm being 1000% sarcastic for the morons and the idiots that don't believe I was right a couple weeks ago. Grift. I don't care. So, if you've been living under a rock, if you haven't been buying stock, if you have been checking the stock markets and the markets, and Micron, who owns roughly about 25-30% of the market in memory creation and memory manufacturing, has decided they are no longer going to make products for us consumer peasants. They are going to be playing ball with the billionaires. They're going to be playing with ball with the AI gods, the overlords, the overseers. They're going to be taking our money that's kept them in business to create platforms and machines and software to put us out of business and put us out of work, to bank rob us and bankrupt us. And looking at prices, look at this, people. Look at this right here. I hope this is a joke. $1,300 for RAM. Let's see, we've got $875 for RAM with a whopping $25 discount. $25 was $900, now is $875 with an incredible discount of 2.78% of the total cost. Give them a round of applause. Round of applause. They might as well tell you to walk into Best Buy, pull down your pants, and bend over, because that's exactly where PC pricing is going. Thankfully, I got my hands on a 5700 X3D processor, and I can stay on my ancient AM4 processor. I'm the guy that, has to have the latest and greatest and upgrade every year. And because of me on my 5-year-old RTX 3080, I'm the guy that jumps and makes bumps to PC graphics prices because I got to spend $2,000 on every upgrade. I love you, liars. I love you, grifters. You enable me to make copious amounts of content, just absolutely eviscerating you in your lives. But crazy times, people. Steam Deck, all but doomed right out of the gate. At least the PlayStation has a steady user base. At least the Switch as well. The Switch 2, it's Nintendo. They will sell no matter what because, for whatever reason, post Wii U, they have decided that their market brand is going to be the strongest ever. And I called that too. And I called that when that man is no longer here, Nintendo will ascend to the heavens of success and ascend to success that they've never had or seen before. You're welcome, for better or worse. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing that I called and was right about. Now we're talking about the Steam Machine. Steam Machine 2, because Steam Machine 1 failed. And I would argue that Steam Machine 2 has a way harder time trying to make it into the industry than the Steam Machine 1. Because again, the Steam Deck, I'll be only selling a paltry, measly, small niche of 4 million units, I would say and reckon that the Steam Machine 2 has no such niche to attack. Because the niche it can attack is, well, non-existent. Because you could buy a console. You just buy a console, and now we know why Valve is not keen on making a price. Because, well, can't make a price on things that keep rising in price like this right here. Like this right here. RAM, memory, SSDs, and I'm ashamed I have 2 crucial SSDs in this machine right here to my right, but it's just out of control. The one good thing I will say and will deem appropriate for the Steam Machine 2.0 is that it will be a good baseline for gaming. If your game cannot run properly on the Steam Machine, then you are not optimizing your game. Period. It will bring a standard to PC gaming where developers will have to conform to some kind of baseline hardware to say your game must run at least adequately here. And that's why I hope this machine is successful. I hope we get a baseline saying that your machine must at least run on this, because then I can push it, push it, and push it, and push it, and push the bells and whistles past that minimal limit. I hope it succeeds because, I would love to have an alternative that's competent to Windows. So I don't have to deal with the overhead of Windows. I can just deal with this. I would love, not to have to deal with Windows and gaming, not to have to deal with all kinds of bloatware, all kinds of bull crap. But we got to be serious here, people. Is this really the best time to launch a piece of hardware? Is this really what they're trying to do right now? I mean, the end goal is simple. I don't believe that they're banking on Steam Machine's success. I believe they're banking on putting the Steam OS in as many devices as possible. Just like when you had the Steam Deck, you can get that on Lenovo Go or the Asus ROG, whatever. I'm not sure, but I know it's on more devices than just the Steam Deck. And I imagine that's what they want with the Steam Machine. They want the Steam OS to be everywhere, to spread everywhere, to not have to rely on Windows, to have their own proprietary thing going. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with the Steam Deck 2 and its ideas and its execution, what they're trying to accomplish. There is nothing wrong. The problem is, in this environment, will it be successful? And I'm going to say this right now. I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be a game changer. I don't think it'll make a mark. I don't think that it's going to be anything that's going to affect gaming on a grand scheme of things. And I got a new rule for those that want to run their mouths and want to talk shit and want to just say, oh, you're wrong and this isn't going to happen this way. You know what? This is exactly what I did with Smooth. I got tired of Smooth running his mouth. So what did I do? I decided, you know what? If you're going to keep running your mouth, I'm going to profit off of you running your mouth. You will not talk and not put money behind your words. So that's what I need from y'all. If there are people out there that so vehemently disagree with me, I want you to put your money where your mouth is. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because people that have a stake in their opinions, a stake in their claim to win or lose money, you aren't going to talk stupid. And if you're going to talk stupid and not put money behind your claims, then you know what? I don't think you're confident in what you're really saying. If you're confident in your words, you're confident in what you're saying, you're confident that you're right, you're confident that I'm wrong, then put your money up. Put your money where your mouth is. We can get a neutral third party to hold the money. We can work it out. We'll figure it out. But I'm tired of people talking. I'm tired of people running their mouths. Well, the best way to shut Smooth up, the best way to get him in line, the best way to get him to be more reasonable with his thoughts, views, and opinions, put up your money. And if you're not willing to put up money, then shut up. You've got nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about. If you don't have the confidence to put up money, shut up. Be gone. Remove yourself from the conversation. Micron is trash. All these other companies are trash. What did that one guy say? Those who follow the rules and regulations. Oh, no, wait. Those who don't follow the rules and regulations are trash. But those who would abandon their consumer base, well, you're worse than trash. I'm Black Bond. Please respond to your video and put your PayPal link, your Venmo link in your comment section because I'm trying to get rich off you brokies. I'm trying to get rich off you brokies. This is a simple solution to a simple problem. Again, once again, hope the Steam Deck or the Steam Machine 2 has wild success. Hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm dead wrong. And the fact is, there are many things I talk about where I hope I'm wrong. The unfortunate thing is, I'm not very much wrong. I just call it like I see it. I call it via an intellectual, intelligent history of calling things that I'm pretty much 99.999% right. Tell me where I've been wrong. You really can't. I'm Black Bond. Enjoy your weekend. It's cold as fuck. Miserable. At least the Cowboys lost. F you, Tick. I'm out.